welcome to Suzuka, Japan, the round 5 of the Twitter Refugees League. And qualifying has been run yesterday, and we've had Ivy, the championship leader, on pole position with her championship rival Nat in second place. And we've got a newcomer to the championship. B Cox is joining as Nat's teammate at McLaren, helping to try and take the championship from Alfa Romeo, who are leading the Constructors Championship. With me, Cher, for the first time. Hello.
Hi, Dom. How are you doing?
Um, Pretty excited. I love Suzuka. Home of many good memories since it was built in 1962, and since it was in F1 from 1987. I love Suzuka. It's a great track. Shame I cannot drive, but like very enjoyable track to watch cars race around. As we start the formation lap. So
Yeah, yeah. Suzuka is a beautiful, beautiful track with 18 turns. It's 5.8 kilometers, which is 3.6 in miles. And like you said, it's home for amazing memories throughout the years. Me in
so
particularly, it's 2000 for sure. The masterclass that was Michael Schumacher in the Ferrari with Ross Brown, and that strategy that went perfectly, and it gave Michael his first championship with Ferrari.
yeah, so Cher is a big Michael Schumacher fan. And me, as a massive Kimi Raikkonen fan, I'll add in 2005 Suzuka. Kimi starting 17th, winning the race on the final lap, passing Giancarlo Fisichello's Renault in the turn one. What a brilliant race! And hopefully, even though we have 6 cars here, maybe more of the same. Uh, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean 6 cars, but like I'm sure that is gonna be a hell of a race. These guys know how to race. It's gonna be entertaining as always. But since we're adding facts. I'm gonna add another fact, but it's not Formula One related. It's MotoGP related, where in 2003, Valentino Rossi won in Suzuka.
Yeah, sadly, a bit of a tragic Grand Prix. That was actually the last race in Suzuka before it was taken out for safety reasons. Uh,
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Daijiro Kato. Never forget. So formation lap ending in a couple moments time. Uh, well, this has gone a bit somber. Here is Ivory Championship leader on pole position. The race will be fully dry. 11 degrees air temperature. Oh, sorry, 22 degrees air temperature. 11% chance of rain. It's not going to rain, most likely. 30 degrees track temperature as the cars line up for the start of the Japanese Grand Prix. So,
All right. First light, second, third,
three,
fourth, fifth.
and we're on
Go,
the
go,
way.
go, go.
A great start from Ivy. Keeps on. Oh, look at the McLarens.
The McLarens are battling out. And
What?
oh, yes, we got Ivy
I
still leading.
Ivy still leads. McLaren second. I don't think that's not though.
I think McLaren
Ivy.
switched positions in the first corner.
Yes, yes, yeah. Newcomer B Cox is up into second ahead of Nat. Uh,
Ferrari in fourth.
for Spider, who's had 2 grid penalties in the last 2 races. Felix in fifth, Vinny in sixth right now. Holding it up for Alfa Romeo. So I will have to. I think I will have to just try and run away because the McLarens are hounding her. Interesting
Yeah,
tactics here.
yeah. McLaren are closing up to the lead.
Here's Spider. Ooh,
Top
pausing.
four,
Interesting.
top four are very, very close. But
And
Felix has
Beekos
already.
is leading. Sorry, Beekos has made the move into 130R. Can he hold on?
And he does.
Yellow
For now, he
flag.
does.
Oh,
Yellow
this is
flag.
crash, and it's Nat. Nat, the second place
No,
in the
not
championship,
crash.
is out, and Spider as well for Ferrari. What has happened?
So I think we're gonna see what happened in a moment or
I
so.
I did notice damage coming out of Casio triangles, so I'm wondering if there was a collision there. And the stream is gone.
We were doing so good.
Oh. We're hearing that Nat had damage. He needed to pit and then crashed into Spider. Oh my goodness.
Oh, what a chaotic start to the race.
Oh, red flag. We got a red flag. We're gonna restart. We're going to restart with 4 cars now. I have no idea what happened.
And now we're
between-
starting. McLaren taking the lead. A good start from the McLaren, but the Alfa Romeo is closing behind.
So a Spider has joined us. What happened there? Because we have not seen any replays.
I was not paying attention. It completely smashed into my car.
So what happened?
was he was behind, I think, Ivy, broke his front wing, and I tried to overtake him down the inside, and he completely turned into me and put us both out of the race.
We're gonna have to wait for the replay, but yeah, I saw damage in the final chicane, so must have been.
I was trying to overtake him, and he completely turned in on me.
Well, that's.
I had such a good start.
I'm just going to say this is probably the 5th time out of 5 races we've had a lap 1 incident in this championship with 6 cars. I'm sorry.
I had the pace to win today. I had the pace to go in like top 3, top 4.
Yeah, we saw that you were closing up. You gained 2 positions on the start, and you were closing up for P3, and then you had the crash.
This guy only knows how to start from first.
We got drama here. As one famous American slogan says, beef is what's for dinner. So yeah, lap 5 now. Beacock's now trying. Beacock's will now have to try and
Pass is left for Beacocks, but like Ivory is slowly starting to close up on him.
Beacocks needs to keep the lead to help Nat with this championship. Speaking of which, Nat is on here. So what exactly happened at the triangle?
Okay, here's the thing. It all started with a strategy. Okay, I wanted to be on mediums. Mediums was the best tire by far. So I was changing the strategy. Okay, and then the countdown started coming, but I hadn't realized I had made setup changes yet. So I had to make the setup changes first, and then make the fuel change, and I just didn't have enough time to change the tires. So I was on soft by accident. Then the start was horrible. I had a bad getaway and I let my teammate through, and we were talking about wanting to swap positions because I was on softs. Okay. Then I get front wing damage because for some reason Ivory braked so early. Okay. And so I hit her rear. Okay. So and then I'm like, okay, shit, I need to pit. Then because I didn't get a good exit out of the corner, Spider was obviously like kind of level, I guess. Like, not even level, actually. He was a little bit behind, but like the red, the red arrow you see behind, okay? indicating that he's like
Mhm.
fairly close. But I had to pit, so I couldn't. So I was just not able to get into the pit entry because the run wing damage was severe. It wasn't like I could just do another lap. So
Yeah.
it was just collateral damage. It was just really, really unfortunate that Spider got involved, got
Yeah.
hit.
Yeah.
So I'll take full responsibility for it because I fucked up. Okay, but there was so much going on to it that just yeah.
Oh,
This is so
also,
annoying.
Nat, can you like introduce Beacox to us because he's new to the championship and is he like your friend or like have you raced against him before?
Okay, so basically,
Oh, a lock up for the McLaren. Sorry, guys, I'm interrupting, but like Ivory had the fastest lap, and they were very close together. She was close to catching up, but then currently there's almost a second a gap between the two. But the McLaren had the lock up. Sorry, continue.
Okay, sorry, go on, Nat.
okay, so I knew him because I think it was like some TikTok gathering sort of thing, and yeah, knew from there, and then he races in real life Formula 4 cars. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, we were just talking about like an event that he's got at Silverstone coming up. So yeah, there's that, and then I was just like, I need a teammate, so why not bring in somebody who I know is like level my ability because I've raced him on on F1 games and he's quite close to my pace. So yeah, so I was like, okay, yeah, I want to bring him in, and yeah, so he, you can ask him like more info about like who he supports and whatever in F1, but I think he said he's more of a McLaren fan. So
Yeah, that's nice. I always
Yeah.
nice to see like more people in.
yeah, so yeah, no, it was good to have him, and yeah, at the moment he's kind of done a really good job. So yeah.
Yeah.
I need him to win this race, so minimize the damage. But as far
Yeah,
as far as the
it's,
race is concerned,
yeah,
I fucked up.
you need to get some luck here. It's a bit of a tough spot right there. Like definitely like feel free to invite your friends if you've taken part in this. Like for example, I'm part of my league on Arfactor 1 and we've we've just finished racing like an hour ago before the debrief. So and we got like 15 cars and like visually amazing in here. Like 15 cars would be really fun.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I agree.
if you know of anyone who plays F123, then get them in so they can take part in this championship. Warning: driver standards will change from race to race.
Yeah. So that's my point of view on it. But Baguette, do not expect a replay. I'm too pissed off. Okay. I'm too pissed off to even want to bother. I've logged out of the game. I'm out of it. So yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry.
Understandable.
Yeah.
No, I had to miss
Back
my
to the
podium
race
today.
now.
Yeah, the Alfa Romeo is getting close and close.
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah, Vinny is sketching Felix. By the way,
Oh,
guys,
they're side by side.
We'll have a move. We'll have a move.
if you
Yes.
want to, by the way, I will let you commentate with us because there's nothing you can really do anymore. And it's
Well, yeah,
it often
I will,
happens like
because-
in sim racing stuff that people who are out can just join the commentary if they want to. So
I need to help out my teammate. So I'm going to do that. Because yeah, there's a lot more. There's in it for me, like to gain to help him, and then obviously for him. So
and he's going through. Here we go. Ivy is ahead.
So Spider joins us as our third commentator. You've probably heard now. He's very energetic. So he's a great.
Yeah.
And here he goes.
Through.
Sorry, he goes Felix.
And he makes
into
the
third
move stick.
one into
Yep.
third
I can
place.
see that.
Lovely move from Felix there.
Very good.
Felix and Vinny fighting it out for the last podium spot on lap 9 as Ivy is in the lead now by 0.7 of a second. What happened to our
I'm looking at
McLaren
the
man?
championship now, and Ivy is going to take a mega advantage if Nat does not score, which he won't, because I don't think we got to that position where we get the half points. But that doesn't do nice for me because I don't get any points.
Oh,
And I've
you
had
do. Well,
really bad luck this
you
season.
get 4 points. Sorry,
Do I?
5 points.
Oh, okay. Consolation prize, I guess.
Something. I mean,
Better than nothing.
yeah.
And that has just left the game. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's going to help his teammate out, but his teammate
Yeah.
is losing time badly.
1.4 seconds is the
1.4.
gap.
It's back to 1.1 though. So the
1 point, yes.
the
Oh, no, it's even bigger
oh
now. It's
the
1.5.
AlphaTauri went wide.
Let's have a look. Yes,
Oh.
here we go.
Beloved, and here comes Vinny on Felix. He's got DRS down
I
the
can
main
see Vinny.
straight.
Yes, Vinny has got the DRS.
They're side by
He's going to
side.
go through, surely.
And
he
Yes,
goes
Vinny goes
through.
through.
Felix is not defending that. Like,
Good day for Alfa Romeo so far.
they're not
People
going to
don't
fight it out
decide.
right now because it's not the halfway point. So as a rule, you get full points after you cross 50% of the race, which is 14 laps. Otherwise, it's half points because there's only 6 cars. So to discourage basically someone just crashing in turn 1, getting 10 points for 5th place.
I would like to say some personal insight now. As a driver in this, everything gets to you from like the first race of Bahrain. Yeah, it gets
Yeah.
to you. The intensity. I had statistically my worst races are Qatar and Abu Dhabi. These are statistically the worst races I've had so far. But yeah, this one is it hurts, man.
Yeah.
I could have done decent in China had I had a wet setup, but
Yeah, like as someone who's done many races, it's pretty tough to swallow
It is.
if you practice for like a couple hours and then like you get nothing out of the race because of an incident you didn't even cause, or like if you were involved in an incident. It really eats up to you, and yeah.
So anyway, Ivy's pulling away 2 seconds now. So Ivy, I think
The
unless
AlphaTauri is
something-
battling the Alfa Romeo, and Vinny takes
I
back
can see, yes, he's through.
position.
Felix is back into third for
Yeah, Felix is
AlphaTauri.
Felix, who is my closest rival, is well gonna get that gap.
The battle is
Uh,
tied between the AlphaTauri and the Alfa Romeo for third place.
But this has ended in drastic consequences for Nat, who is taking 2 wins as well. Ivy's also taken 2 wins this season, but this has the last few races have gone awfully wrong for Nat, I'd say. Well, China, he did well in China. He crashed out in Abu Dhabi, I remember. I had to retire with heavy damage that race.
Yeah,
After.
Ivy actually got really lucky in Abu Dhabi.
Oh, here we go. Felix is off. Yeah, Felix just went
He
off.
somehow
And,
kept it out.
Yep. I'm looking at the gap now. Gareth is closing down. 1.7 is now. Gareth is trying to close the gap, but now it's back up to 2 seconds. Must have gained some time in the last sector,
Like,
I
1
think.
second. Yeah, Ivy really got really lucky because she was in a lap 1 crash in Abu Dhabi, and somehow she, came back to win the race because of a safety car.
Well, I'm looking now to see if Vinny can catch up to Vinny. Oh, no, sorry. Felix catch up to...
I think Felix can catch up to Vinny if he still got the pace.
Ivory,
After going off.
Ivory pulling away 2.7. This is looking very, very good. We only have, as it stands, 4 cars in this.
We're only halfway through. This race is actually going by pretty quickly. Apart from like China, there was a wet race, so this actually feels pretty.
That race in China could have been
Pretty
fun,
quick.
but my teammate Mikhail was there, present for once, and he crashed out in he crashed out in the pit lane. I might add. Sorry, Mikhail, if you're gonna hear this, but
Yeah, Miha actually changed the course of the race by crashing the pit lane.
it did indeed.
Yeah.
I was looking good for a second, but then because I was on a dry setup on a wet track, my tires just burnt to death, and I lost so many positions.
Yeah. That enabled Alfa Romeo to go 2 and 3, and then swap the places on the final lap to Abu with the
I saw that.
championship. Which I was calling
Very
for like
interesting
5
thing.
laps straight. When are they switching the positions?
I can't wait to introduce more drivers and team members in next season because I know it's going to happen.
Yeah.
This league is still going to kick off.
Speaking of kick, here's the kick Alfa Romeo of Winnie. Holding up Felix. Gap between Ivy and Beacox is 3.8.
The record. Yes, for the record, I'm not using the feed that's being shown to you now. I'm using the feed that because I'm still in the game. Because I can get more angles here. And here we go. Felix is closing right behind Vinny, I might add. But I think Felix's tires must have taken a toll. Felix is on the hard compound tire, but still is keeping pace. Look at this.
Yeah, the pace is still good for Felix, and he's catching.
Yeah, after going off.
Vinny
down,
quite
down.
well.
Down the straight they go towards
Here we
130
go,
R for the
130R.
13th time.
Here we go. Is there going to be a move at 130R? I'm going to look at the onboard. No, there is not. Final chicane, probably.
Can he get him in the
No.
Casio triangle?
Felix bails out.
No. Anyway, lap 14.
I will have DRS.
So
Down the main straight.
if they complete this lap,
Main
they get
straight
full points.
with DRS.
DRS wide open. Here comes Felix. He's going to go for it. And Felix is
Felix
ahead.
gets the
Back
position.
ahead. This is a battle for the podium, you know.
Classic move with DRS, and Felix
But
is back
Vinny
in
is still
third.
close behind.
However,
Vinny is close behind.
It feels like Felix and Vinny are going to be trading places into turn 1 quite often because they're very close in the space and they're not risking it right now. This DRS and
I'm going to sound like...
Yeah, their position would probably be determined like at the final lap because they're just switching every single lap, especially on the first main straight.
Oh,
Vinny locked up.
And Vinny's
I think
through
about
into the hairpin.
Vinny locked up. Vinny gained from that lockup.
I'm looking at Vinny to see if he has any damage because I did see something fly off the car. And
Yeah, there was probably
I
contact.
think he's all right. He's carrying on, but this battle is going to continue for the rest of the race.
Seven tenths coming into the DRS detection zone. Wait,
that was.
We haven't actually seen strategy yet, so I'm curious to see if Gareth could do a masterclass on strategy. I'm interested.
I think and for Felix, strategy is like what he's gonna be banking on because like with going off and that lockup, those tires are not gonna be well for till the end.
Good point, Cher. I'm looking now and seeing
higher, but DR is not enough for Felix. He's gonna have to wait another lap, maybe.
But Felix can still close. I'm looking through the S's now. Felix has got tremendous pace, I might say, despite on those hard tires. Tremendous stuff.
Really well.
Considering everything.
If I were Felix, I would just stay in the DRS, honestly.
Yes, Felix can afford to do that. But here we go. Under the bridge we go after Daytona 2. Up to the
Beautiful
hairpin we
flowing
go.
track. I love Suzuka so much. What is your opinion on Suzuka, Spy?
Oh, me, Suzuka. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. A wee story here. F1 2021, because of its mediocre handling, made me hate Suzuka because like Suzuka in that game was unplayable because of
Ooh,
F1
Vinny's gone
21
off.
handling.
Sorry.
Yep, I did. I'm looking at this battle now, but yeah, F1 2021 and 2022 kind of ruined Suzuka for me. But in this game, I'm trying to get good at it again. I just miss F1 2020 handling. And here we go. This is going to be Gareth is in the pits.
Gareth is in the pits.
The McLaren has pitted, so now we're gonna start seeing
He's going for the
strategy.
undercut on Ivy, of course.
Medium
The
tires
gap is
go
3.5
on.
seconds. Is he?
So
What
here we
is?
go.
What is? Is
Is
he
Felix going to go
on
for
mediums?
it? Yes, Felix is going, and Felix is through again.
And and Felix has gone
Oh,
through.
what a beautiful move from Felix.
We have
Very good stuff.
missed
This
the.
battle's going to go on and on.
We have missed the move here, but I don't think it really
You might get it
matters
in
too
the
much. That
replay,
was
I
a
might
classic
say.
move into turn 1 here, so.
Definitely
All right,
was.
so have we seen on what compound Becox has come out?
Yeah, mediums, and he's flying. Look at it. Look at the gap between Vinny, like the two battling, and Becox
Yes.
or Garrett is evaporated with every corner. 7.2.
Then Felix, no, not Felix. I'm sorry. Ivory is going to have to pit.
I'm wondering if Unmesh, the team engineer of Alfa Romeo, is going to use Vinny as a block for a little bit.
I didn't think of that since I'm a lonely person in my team, which is unfortunate. I want more people to come to my team. If you want to come to Ferrari, go ahead and sign the application form. Thank you very much.
Imagine this was in real life. Come to Ferrari if you want to go to France.
I have the tire performance here, and Ivy has used much more tires. That tire, those front tires are dying.
If there's a way to check the times between Ivy and Garrett on the last lap,
I'm going to look
it'd be
at
pretty cool.
the
Because Garrett's just
information.
finishing the
I've got the
lap.
track. I have the track map open, and I do have the tires.
Oh,
Ivy has done 12 laps, and
Felix
Vinny's
went off
through.
and Vinny got the move done.
Vinny's
Yep.
through
it's
into
gonna go on and
second.
on. I think
Becox
Felix
is 4 seconds
struggling.
behind that battle, by the way, guys. So he's inching close and close.
Becox is flying here.
Alfa Romeo
Kinda surprised
strategy is
didn't that
working
fastest lap.
terribly. But
Yeah,
well,
1.5
Ivy coming
seconds
to the
faster
pit,
than
however.
Felix in the last two sectors. He's absolutely wringing his thing by its neck.
And the man who's leading the championship is going to extend this championship lead at this.
Well, it's actually not man.
Okay.
It's a girl.
Oh,
I
I do
she.
apologize. Do not cancel me.
Hashtag
It's
cancel
almost
No, he didn't know. A spider didn't know. Yeah,
And here we go. Ivy's in the
Ivy's
pit.
she.
I do
Speaking of
apologize.
Ivy's in the
Ivy,
pit
she's
with a
into the pits
20,
now.
almost a 20-second lead between the two Alfa Romeos. So this could
What
be
tire is Ivy going on to? Soft tires to the end.
Soft tires for Ivy. This is a very bold call from Unmesh.
And we have it's a double stop for Alfa Romeo. Oh, and Felix comes in as well.
And where's Becox? Where's Gareth coming out?
Gareth stays out because Gareth pitted earlier on, so it's going to be
Gareth
game
stays
on.
out. Of course, he's 2 seconds behind Ivy.
2.1 seconds. Gareth is closing down. And Vinny is ahead of Felix in the pit stops. Both have pitted and have gone on to medium and soft.
Of course, I'm thinking that Alfa Romeo is planning to put Ivy on soft so she can get the fastest lap, and then at another point against Nat.
Good call. Man, Alfa Romeo really are the most serious team right now. They are in business.
They are cooking. Alfa Romeo is cooking.
Just imagine if every team was like this.
Gap is 2.2. Felix is outside Vinny's DRS, but I've not checked which tires they're on.
Let's have a
Felix is-
look.
Oh,
Gareth,
he's on softs. Felix is
I'm
on
Gareth
softs.
closing the gap.
Vinny's on
Felix is
mediums.
soft.
He's on mediums.
So
Felix on softs.
surely
So that should
Felix
be, that
should
should
have
be
the
good for
advantage.
Felix, theoretically.
So we have two battles between soft versus medium. So we now got to see as well how the soft works out until the end. We've got 10 laps to go.
The real question is, will Ivy softs last till the
Gareth
end?
is just putting the fastest lap. So Gareth has got pace.
131.3. I want to see what Ivy does in the next lap. And it's
Yeah,
probably gonna
her
be a lot
tires
for
are
one.
still her tires are still coming to temperature. So
Now, I don't want to put any curses on anyone, but in the warm-up yesterday, Ivy spun coming through the S's just before the Dunlop curve. I don't want to put any curses on anyone, but you never know. There could be a mistake, and
Oh
Ivy's
my
just in the fastest
goodness.
first sector.
Well, let's hope there's no commentator's curse here.
I would like to point out
Anyway,
that happened right in front of me.
2.6 now, and Felix is catching up to Vinny. He's gonna get to DRS soon.
the battles are intense for P1 and P3. Oh, Felix is about to get into the DRS zone.
Yep, Ivy's just putting in a. Ivy's going to go for the fastest lap. I think she's got the pace. Yes, surely.
Three
Will Ivy
seconds.
hit the fastest
Ivy's
lap?
gonna get
Yes,
the
she will.
fastest lap.
Ooh, that's a beauty from Ivy.
30.7.
As it stands, Ivy has got this one in the bag. She is a rocket.
She's flying
Meanwhile,
out there.
Felix is on the DRS now.
Closing. Felix is starting to fly. I should
Yes.
tell everybody here that all the cars here are equal. So if you're thinking, why are Alfa Romeos suddenly so strong? All the cars in this league are equal performance. I should say that.
Yeah, to
For any
be
new
fair,
viewers.
seeing Alfa Romeo, McLaren, and
Yeah.
Alpha Tauri it's pretty much a battle of mid here.
Hey, you can't call these drivers mid. These drivers are doing a grand
I mean,
job.
the teams they're racing for.
Oh,
Yeah, the drivers
drivers
are
are-
doing the job.
I think Ivy would definitely beat Nikita Mazepin in a 1v1 here. So
Ivy's gap to Beacox increased by a second from the last time we checked on her. She's
The
almost
gap,
it's almost 3.5.
Felix is
Indeed.
catching 0.8 of a second.
the gap was the gap going
Yeah,
into this
look
race
at
was
the
1
last
point in
lap.
the championship. This is going to go in swing in Ivy's favor big time.
As it stands, Ivy's gonna take 26 points to that's 4, and she would take the lead by 27 points.
Another
She
fastest
keeps
lap
it up.
by Ivy.
Oh, look at that. 130.2.
Oh.
Oh, and
Oh,
Vinny
they're
goes up.
It's close.
they're side by side, but the Alfa
Vinny
Romeo
and
still got the
Felix.
traction. But now they're coming in the main straight.
Felix should get the move done now. And
Here
Felix
comes Felix on the
gets the
inside.
DRS in this row.
Will he manage to stick it? Yes, he does. That was
Yeah,
very
no,
easy for
Wow.
Vinny's not
Felix.
defending this. I'm actually wondering what happens on the final lap, for example. By the way, if there is a crash between them and they're not unable to continue, then whoever basically does the first distance, I think, is going to be third. Which is just.
But how will the race continue if there's only 2 cars? That would be interesting.
I mean, imagine what happens if the race if nobody continues.
I've had that happen before. It just ends. The race ends. I've had that in multiplayer sessions before.
The softs are working very, very well from the looks
They
of it.
are.
Yeah, 5.3 seconds. They
The
should
tires were
be.
really good.
But even
was
the
wondering-
mediums, because like Vinny is right on Felix's tail.
I'm just
Yeah.
wondering if Ivy is
I'm looking at Vinny.
over pushing those tires.
Well, Gareth has been on those tires, pitted 2 laps before. And I think I saw Vinny almost scamper across the chicane. Man, this is what I love about this place. We love it. Now, Vinny, DRS. Felix goes to the inside to try a block. Vinny's going to try around the outside. Vinny's
Oh,
around
the outside!
That was amazing from Vinny.
That was brave. That was bold.
On the
going through
outside,
That was
exit turn
Vinny
one.
into
beautiful.
third. What a battle from these two.
The last place on the podium is gonna be until the end.
This battle is really shaping up now. And I look
USA
now at the
versus the
front.
Netherlands. Vinny from the Netherlands, Felix from the USA, and these two countries are really giving us a great fight here today.
27 points will be the gap going into Spain next time. And if I know about anything about Spain, is that the good news is the god awful chicane's gone.
Oh, we celebrate that. We absolutely celebrate that.
In terms of me, I'm not sure if I could be in this championship at this point. I'm practically out of it. we are the midfield team. We. Here's the situation at Ferrari. No teammate, barely any. But no disrespect to Kyle.
I'm so sorry, but the way you said here's the situation with Ferrari, I hear that every single week. And it just gave
We
me
have
tons
no.
of
Listen,
trauma.
we have no strategists. We have no engineers. We are just.
I'll
we
be
are
your
very-
strategist. I'll be your strategist.
Me and Mihail are just cavemen. I'll be honest.
Oh, the gap between Vinny and Felix grew a bit.
6 seconds now. This is looking very, very good.
Ivy just needs to keep her head down and focus on getting to the finish line. While we
Question I'm gonna
enjoy.
ask
All right, ask
now
away.
is what are the plans for next year's not next year, next season's calendar? Are we going to get new tracks, or are we going to keep it the same tracks? Or are we going to swap them about? I think
Very good question,
because-
honestly.
I would like to say we do have Brazil as the last race, which is always the best thing ever.
All right, so apparently new tracks will be added and old ones.
Oh,
Interesting. Oof,
and your
Jesus.
source?
Bug it.
The source is I made it up.
Source, dude, trust me.
Tracks you go.
Okay, 3 to go now, or 4.
In
laps
terms
to
of
go,
tracks,
actually.
where I'm likely going to stand a chance. I think past Spain, I might actually stand a chance. But actually, no, I won't stand a chance in Kota. I hate the first sector in Kota. It is impossible to drive without going over the place.
Is it the first corner that troubles you the most?
No, it's that bloody S's section. The car just won't stay in.
Yeah.
But going into Monza, me and Mihail have to win or do something good for Monza. If we do win it, I think it's going to be a big morale boost for us. For only the two of us at Ferrari. If anyone wants to join the league as a driver or a member of the team, send in the form at League Race and the chat on F1 Twitter Refugees Discord.
Yeah, a bit sad that Anmesh has decided not to drive, but instead become a racing because he is not a bad driver at all. Like, it's actually pretty good.
Wait, what?
So
Okay.
that's his problem.
All right. All right, guys. So as it stands with 3 laps, we've got Ivy in P1, Big Ox in P2 with 6 seconds behind the lead, and Vinny in P3 with Felix 1.1 second
He's
behind
gonna get
him.
him. He's gonna attack. He just needs the
Hmm.
DRS.
Yeah. Felix does have the pace for this podium, I might say. The gap for first,
They're gonna
that ship
fight it out
sailed.
to the last lap, I think.
Whilst in situations where the team leader at McLaren has failed to score or will get the 4 points as consolation due to the fact that there's only 6 of us right now. But we hope near the end of this season, at the start of the new season, we'll have new teams. And I've just seen Gareth lock up, but that'll cost some time.
Garrett is 6 seconds behind, so I don't think it's gonna change much.
No. But I'm
And here is
looking at
the
Vinny now.
big
Vinny's
battle. It's
right
been-
behind.
The big battle.
Oh,
Oh, Felix nearly lost it out of Degner to.
Felix. Did a miraculous save to keep that car on the road. That was going to go in the wall, I thought. Goodness me.
1 second. Vinny is going really quickly in the straight line.
Yeah. Well, Felix lost time after that half spin. Pushing on those tires. I do not have any telemetry up for that on those tires, unfortunately. Do I?
What do
No,
who
but
do you
I didn't.
guys who do you guys think is gonna end up in P3
Hmm.
before the race finishes? Who do you guys
Too
think
close
is
to
gonna?
Felix.
I think. This is very close.
Oh,
This
Felix
is about a
was-
second.
Felix is
He's
starting to
too
struggle on
far
those
back.
tires.
He's too far back from the DRS.
He's just out from DRS.
No, I didn't know. On my screen, I thought he had it.
Now he has it.
But
This
now
is a bit too
back
far.
into DRS.
He really
zone.
needs to push in this lap to get into the
Yeah.
DRS zone now.
Now we're on the
I think
penultimate lap.
McLaren. I don't think McLaren have the strategy, and Gareth is locking up again.
Yeah, Garrett should just bring home P2.
This is I get his first points on the board. This is not gone well for McLaren at all, and it's not gone good for Ferrari either.
Yeah.
Nothing's good for Ferrari in this league. Well, except the first race where I had to jockey the SF23 with a broken floor, I think, to
Into
the podium.
spoon curve. For the penultimate time goes Vinny and Felix. Gap is
Yep, I'm looking. I want to see this
just about
battle
a
more.
second. He's
Bravo.
trying. I think he could get there. Let's see.
I will announce now that if I do
1.02
retire.
seconds. He needs to commit. He needs the commitment to the chicane. He needs to gain as much time.
I'll start the DRS now, but I don't think not on
No,
this
he's
lap.
gonna
No,
be just off.
No, he was so
needs to
close.
keep going.
Oh no, he has DRS.
No, but he's in within DRS, but he's
he
too
did
far
get,
back.
He did get it in the end. I thought
He
it was
wasn't there.
off.
He wasn't at the detection zone.
And we're on the final lap, guys.
Oh, we are. But this is going to be really
Final
close
lap,
now. This is looking good. Look at Felix. Look at the.
Oh, Felix within DRS.
Wow. What a save again, but I think that's gonna give third place to Vinny now.
Unless Felix can rechamber everything.
Down
and
for
go for
Degner, 1 and 2 into the hairpin.
the rear on that
Yes.
AlphaTauri is awful.
As we should cut to as we should cut to Ivy, who is
Yeah.
about to enter the final chicane and take her third victory of the season. She has not finished worse than second, and keeps that
Ivy
speed
wins
going.
the Japanese Grand Prix.
And Garrett Beacock second.
And who's
8
gonna
seconds
take-
Well, in
behind.
the process,
Who's gonna take the final place on the podium?
Vinny surely has this in the bag.
Hello?
And
Felix had such
1-3.
pace today. Felix gave it everything. But
Felix
Vinny
really
just
did
get
give
the
it
podium.
everything.
Third, Felix fourth. What a finish. What a race. Vinny, 2 podiums in a row. And Felix takes
Wow.
4 and gets.
Wow.
He is now 8 points ahead of Spider.
Driver of the day goes to Gareth.
Indeed.
Interesting.
Well,
Anyway,
sorry for
so
Ivy extending her
Alfa
championship lead.
Romeo is taking 41 points today, which is the most by any team so far this season. McLaren with what is that? 18 plus 22, 117. Ferrari with the 5, 59. AlphaTauri taking 10 points. Sorry, 12 points. And Alpine does not take any points because Nord was not in the race. So Ivy wins from Nat from Ivy wins from Becox, and Vinny takes the championship up to 27 points. And what do you think about the race before we go?
Well, yes, I think the race was very decent, especially the battle for the podium. But as for me, it's tough, man, for me.
Yeah, that was a great race. Hopefully we get more people in for the future rounds. But yeah, this was a good race, and thank you to Cher and Spider for joining in the commentary. It was very enjoyable. And
Yeah, that was fun.
I will admit, if I ever retire, I'll become a pundit here. Or I want to be a pundit in real life.
Same. Actually,
I'm just saying
same,
that right now.
honestly.